I have never gone live before. Um, so I am exhausted. I've had a really long year, the longest year in the history of years. Um, but I'm here and I wanted to jump on because I've been doing a piss poor job of doing content for y'all. So I wanted to kind of give you an eyeball as to what I've been up to in between the cracks of raising babies and being a parent to adult children and a wife and learning how to be an orphan after losing my mother literally 1 year ago today. So come along with me as I figure out how to do this live stream thing because you guys know the one consistent thing about me on YouTube and these social media streets is that I am not consistent. I'm going to do different stuff for no reason and try to figure it out as I go. And that's where I am right now. So forgive the new year, no new look presents. But anyway, so this is what I'm doing. I've been doing my farm life. And so I've got two locations. So since I had the baby, let me recap. Since I had the baby, um, yeah, the nitty gritty of the IVF stuff, which is what most of my content has been about. Um, so since the IVF with my baby, we've tried a few times and it just wasn't successful for various reasons. Mainly my um, stress levels have been through the roof for one thing or another. And a couple times that it didn't work was because of the stress in my mind not really being focused on the process completely. I had other things distracting me. I messed up on my trigger shot and I didn't adjust for um, a couple doses of medications another time. And it was just not meant at those times. So I took the L's and I learned from them. The couple other times, it just didn't work. We did everything right, just didn't work. But as I've said historically, the IVF ART world is a numbers game. It's like if you don't gamble, you can't fully appreciate IVF and ART treatments. You cannot appreciate infertility and the treatments needed for that if you're not a gambler. Like, and I'm not a gambler, so I had to learn the hard way over 15, 20 years. Being said, we did try a few more times because we do want to give little man a brother or a sister. Um, we'll see how it goes. I think I'm give myself maybe one more round and try to regulate my nervous system and get myself sorted because this has been a rough year. Think I'm going to do one more round, and if it works, hallelujah, hallelujah, Black Jesus. But if it doesn't, um, I think I'll be okay. I'll be sad because I don't want my baby growing up and only in our household because he's lonely now because all of his brothers and his um, brothers, girlfriends, and wives, they're all adults and they're all old enough to be his parent. So it makes him quite lonely. He's loved, abundantly loved. It's just the playmate, the sibling, the your own tribe thing. He just doesn't have that. And that's one of the drawbacks um, to parenting as an actual whole adult, choosing to have children as an actual emotionally solvent, financially stable, mature minded adult. Having kids in your 20s is great because your friends are having kids and you've got a tribe, if you will, but there's so much you don't know. There's so much you haven't learned. You're too you're too busy hustling, trying to make ends meet, trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents. You got plenty of freaking energy because you need it because the hustle is real, but hey, Thanks for tuning in. This is my first time going live. So, hi, Nicholas. Hi, Perez. Hi, Reed. I don't know if this is your kind of content. You probably just scrolled through and saw that somebody was on live. And I've never done this before, ever, ever, ever. And my content is really about fertility and um, the cultural communities and access to fertility services and access to healthy medical. So that's what I do. I'm also a farmer, so I came on here to show you guys my farm, but I figured for the 3 or 4 people that actually follow me, they follow me for Happy New Year. Thank you. I figure for the few people that do follow me, they follow me for that kind of content. But I really wanted, you hear my roosters, I really wanted everyone to see what I've been doing this year, which is I started a farm. Yeah, I'm going to flip it around. Okay. It's not pretty, but I'm a first generation farmer. So here are my goats. Oh, so this is the premise of my first farm. I have 2 farms. And so I just started this and it's been literally getting it out the mud. So the big black goat right here that's looking at the camera, that's a quabba. And the white and brown one who has his face, there he is, that's Al. And then the little black one over there, his name is Aegon Targaryen, but we won't get into all of that. But those are my 3 goats. I'm working on getting 3 more in the next week. Yeah, let it be your plan. I'm telling you, it's boring. This is my 3rd iteration of my life. So once upon a time, I did governmental contracts and I found peace with my animals. It ain't pretty, but it's mine. And so stone by stone, I'm building. I haven't wrapped up because it's wintertime and I haven't got the rest of the money together to put the wood in and stuff.